So hello guys, welcome. This video is with respect to an issue related to safety contour which is normally faced by a second mate once we are approaching a port. So normally we would find that once we are approaching a port, there are not enough contours available for us to select. So this video is with respect to that. So let's start.
So as you can see over here, presently it is on 4 mode. This is shallow contour, this is safety contour, and this is deep contour. So all three contours which we can see clearly. But now for my present draft of my ship, my draft is 8 meters. So this is my company's format. There is an Excel sheet which will automatically give me the settings for safety contour, safety alarms and all. So here, all those which are in gray color, I will manually enter the values, and here in these 4 columns I'll get my safety settings. So first I'll put my ship's values, my maximum draft density of water, what is the CADSOG value, their CADSOG value is D. Speed for calculation will be 6 knots, rolling point 1 maybe. Increase in draft due to pitching, no. Height of tide I'm not putting any. What is the minimum depth? 8 meters. So after putting all those values, it has given me shallow contour, safety depth and deep contour. So if you want, I'll just write it down. So I'll just write it down on paper. Shallow contour is 11.21, that equals to 12 meter. Then safety contour, that is 12.21, that equals to 13 meter. So these are the values which I have to enter in my ECDIS. I have calculated my shallow contour, safety contour and deep contour. But once I enter those values, you can see this whole area will be turned into blue, as there are no 12 meter, 13 meter contours present over here. So there are no contours present here. So we'll see what has happened there. So let me just show to you what I mean over here. So now I'll enter those values, and you can see the whole area will be turned into dark blue. So shallow contour is 12 meter, enter. So now as you can see, once I've entered the shallow contour, the whole area is turned into blue. So now if my ship enters into this area, I'll get an alarm over here, but after that I won't get any further alarms. So once I reach over here, I'll just get an alarm, and after that there won't be any alarm. So this video is just about that, what we have to do in such a scenario where we do not have intermediate contours 13 meter, 14 meter or 15 meter, because we just have here 20 meter contour. So this ECDIS has automatically selected the highest contour or the next big contour which it has. So that is 20 meter contour. So as my ship approach will be like this, will be entering into this port and will be berthing over here. So just for that we have to make a manual contour. So we'll see how to make a manual contour in such a scenarios. And for vetting and inspection and all, of course it is very much important. They would want you to make such manual contour as well. What we have to do in such a case is that we have to make a user chart. So we'll come to chart. So we'll come to user chart, file operation. I'll make a user chart, edit user chart. Now in line, now here we can select what type of shape we want to draw, symbol, line, area, text. So we'll select line, and in line there are multiple options given. So we'll come down, caution, alarm. So I'll select alarm line. Now as my safety depth is 13 meter, I'll make a contour of 13 meters, so that if my ship touches this contour again, I shall get an alarm. So based on that, my approach will be from here into the void channel. So here there are no less depth, so will not be so the safety contour will not come over here, which we are manually going to draw. So we'll draw from somewhere from the down south. I'll start making the lines. Now you can see I'm just covering where I can see there is less depth. So if less than 13 meter depth, I'll be making contour somewhere around here. So now I've completed this. This is my 13 meter contour which we have manually entered. And now if my ship enters this contour, again we'll get a warning over here. And same thing on the north of the channel as well. I can make a contour connecting those 12, 13, 12, 13, 12, 13 meter line. So again, go to chart, user chart, file operation, test, edit user chart. Again, I've selected the line already. Alarm line I will select again. And from anywhere I can start. So I'll start from here. So that's it. So this is my another safety contour which I have made on the north side.
So that's it. That's how we create a manual safety contour line of our desired values, and so that if my ship enter this line, I'll get an alarm. So this is with respect to wetting as well. So if you are expecting wetting and if you do not have a safety contour of your desired value, then you have to create a manual alarm line or a manual safety contour with alarm on in it, so that you can show that to wetting inspector as well. Now I'll show you by an example how this alarm line will work. So here let me just show you practically. I'll draw an alarm line over here. I'll select this and I'll draw it in front of my ship's watch sector. So this is my look ahead sector which is on. Make sure your look ahead sector or watch sector shall be on, so that you can get an alarm over here. So I've switched on and I've marked this line in front of my ship. As soon as my watch sector or my look ahead sector should touch this, I shall get an alarm, and you can see over here. Let me just zoom in and show it to you. Once my look ahead sector touches this alarm line, I'll get a warning or alert over here crossing a user defined object. So that's how you will get it in your ECDIS as well once you have created a manual safety contour. But make sure the only important point is, now this is with respect to JRC 9201, but in some ECDIS we have to click on danger line, or there are some other indications. So make sure once you are making a user map, you just don't have to make a line, but you have to make a line with danger marked on in it. Thank you.